Hey, welcome back everybody to Just Unsolicited. Jessica here. So sorry the video is late. I had a week kind of doing things to better improve my life. So I'm sure you can all get behind that, right? You know, right? Of course, it's positive. So, which brings us to the topic for today. It's gonna be like what is your confidence based on? And I don't mean like what are you proud of, or to like not to be proud of your accomplishments or anything like that. What I mean is, of course, always do things that make yourself feel good. Like with that, what, I don't know, like if getting your nails done like makes you feel good, like great, do it. Getting your hair done makes you feel good. Going to get a new outfit, like do those things, of course, yes. Buying that house that you want, if that makes you feel, that's a goal that you have, yes, go for it. But and be proud of those things. But going to your confidence, like, okay, for example, if you based who you were, like your identity, if you put your identity into the house that you own, or the vehicle that you own, or the clothes that you own, what your husband and wife looks like, if those things are, or even how you look, if your identity is if you base your identity on those things, and your confidence is on those things. Sorry, my hair is just kind of like doing its own thing today. Like, I'm sorry. Now it's all in my eye. Anyway, then if you were to lose those things, or something was to happen to those things, then you're not going to know who you are, right? So don't mind my magic wand. But like, okay, so you bought your dream home, and you are, you're proud of it, of course. But then you lose that home, and you kind of like feel like you lost who you were, in a sense, or your job, like, don't have your confidence, or your identity wrapped around things that can be taken from you. Be rooted and feel good in who you are as a person. Of course, we all have darkness in us. I've talked about that, but you can just you can still be a good person. That doesn't mean like you have to live that side of yourself. What you put into your body and what you put into your mind, you're feeding that side of your soul. But that's a whole different video. Just be happy and confident in who you are as a person. If somehow a reel of your life up until this point was to be shown to the world, would you be proud of who you are and the decisions that you've made up until this point? I mean, I'm just posing this question. You could very well be a very amazing person who does no wrong, and you go around feeding the hungry, and you're just an earth angel. Got it. Then this video is not for you. This is for people who aren't sure who they are. They are making themselves, and I'll go to, females first for an example, going and making sure your hair's done, and fake eyelashes, and getting injections. On mind you, I've gotten Botox before. Of course, it was the beginning of quarantine, so figures. But anyway, like, I'm all for it. I'm all for bettering yourself. However, my confidence isn't based on that. So the young females or women, or whatever you want to call it, if when you come home and you take all that stuff off, if you don't feel good about yourself, and you're putting that stuff on to make yourself feel good, like that's the only way you feel good, that's what I'm talking about. There's, like I said, there's nothing wrong with like making yourself up and making yourself, like beautiful, like we all want to do that, or, going to get a boob job, or those things, as long as like it's for the right reasons. And if you didn't have those things, you would still be happy with yourself. Like, that's the point. Like, be happy with yourself. No matter what kind of house you have, be grateful for what you have. No matter what kind of car you're driving, be grateful for that vehicle. Does it, it's getting you from A to B and back. You know what I mean? Be grateful for the clothes that you have in your closet. They might not be the newest clothes, or they might not be, name brand. You might not be, kicking the newest Jordans or whatever. That's okay. Like, be good with you. Say, you don't have to have those things. Those things aren't important. They don't make you who you are. Who you are, your integrity, what you do when nobody's around, how you treat people. That's really what is important. And you do those things and you'll have a confidence in yourself, like an inner okay. If you're basing your happiness on and your confidence on what someone else can provide you or doing for you, then it's not real. If you only, men, they use their vehicles a lot of time to kind of like have this pride thing, this testosterone thing, and something happens to that car, like, you all right? You gonna make it, bro? Like, a lot of people with their jobs, they base their identity and who they are and happiness on this job, and they get so wrapped up into it. When they don't have it anymore, they don't know who they are. So know who you are, figure that out, and be good with yourself. I get like teenagers, like my daughter, she doesn't want people to see her with, without stuff on, but I don't give a shit. I go to the store, I look like a hot mess. So I don't because I'm okay. I'm okay with who I am. I'm not trying to impress anybody, and who are you trying to impress? Like, with those fancy clothes, who's it for? That big house, who's it really for? I mean, these are just posing questions. These maybe, there's not, like I said, there's nothing wrong with having or wanting those things. Just make sure it's for the right reasons, and you go about getting those things the right way. Don't do it by stepping on other people. Don't do it by being a bad person, and know that at any moment, any of those things can be taken away from you. And you could be the most beautiful person in the world, get into a car accident, and you could ruin your entire face. Lose your job tomorrow, you could be making all the money, you'll be set. Lose your job, slowly you'll feel it. Not right away, but slowly you'll feel that. You'll have, nice car, it gets stolen. I mean, what do you, like, seriously, like, you have to realize, like, everything that is tangible, that we can touch here, can be taken away from you. And that's including people. So if you're only surrounding yourself with a certain kind of person or people to make yourself look a certain way, and that's not true to who you are, check yourself. Because if you're around them for the wrong reasons, then probably not too much good's going to come of that for you as a person. So, I don't know. I just want you to kind of do some inner looking, I guess is how you could say it. Like, what is your confidence based on? What's your self-identity based on? I'm good no matter what. I don't give a shit what people think of me. I don't go around trying to clear up my name from any smear campaign that's been on about me. I don't give a shit. There's probably about 100 people that have never met me but think they know something about me because of something, they've been told or whatever. But I'm so, I'm okay with myself. I don't feel the need to, go around clarifying anything. Because I don't care. My happiness, my self-identity, my confidence isn't based in what anyone else thinks of me. It's based on who I am as a person and who I know I am as a person, who you know, that's what it comes down to. So anyway, thanks for being patient. Sorry it was late, but I just had a lot of cool stuff going on this week that I had to take care of. So thank you. I'll make another one soon. I promise it won't be as long. I promise. All right. Peace and love, y'all.